we got to jump into this first match, Lich. We got Shadow King playing Orochi Iori, and he's going up against Guile. I didn't get to see that player 2's name. I'll check as soon as it starts. But wow, this should be a fun one. Garrett, let's go.
Garrett. All right, he's a new player. Garrett, he actually joined as soon as the re-release came out, and this will be a very interesting match to watch. This is a really terrible matchup for Guile. Well, maybe not horrible, but the problem with Orochi Iori, he counters pretty much all zoning strategies, so any Sonic Boom, despite the fact that it's 30 frames, you gotta commit to them, and even then you're probably better off just not throwing Sonic Booms in the first place, because eventually Orochi Iori is just gonna super jump in, close the distance.
Yeah, like you mentioned, he's got really good anti-fireball tools, right? He's so short, right, that he crouches directly under them. So right now we got Maximum, gets the run up throw. Looks like he's gonna go to some zoning himself.
If I remember correctly, I think I was playing Shadow King the other day, and he definitely plays a more conservative Orochi Iori, but it doesn't matter because you can see it right here that it's really putting Guile up through the ringer right now.
Okay, Garrett lands a flash kick. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna lose to timeout here. I don't know if he can make this comeback, even though you know, Iori is a boss, so he does have lower health, but still gets the clean jump. And like you mentioned, yeah, Orochi Iori, he's even faster too. Look at his movement, right? Like, he's so crazy. He's Iori off the perks, if you will. He lands another fireball.
Basically a mix between KOF 97 and 98 Orochi Iori. Just, you know, without all the jank of 97 that makes him so broken.
All the jank, but still some jank there, right? Dashing right under the fireball. It's crazy.
Yeah, and with very careful use, it's actually a really good way to counter fireballs as well. Normally with Orochi Iori, it's actually better to just walk, because dashing gets like... Well, you can use it to run under fireballs like you saw right there, but they basically equate to the same amount of speed, so it's usually easier to just be situational with your dashes, but he's using them really well.
Yeah, he's actually making Garrett think about a lot of things, right? He keeps messing up flash kicks there. That was a good trip, but he's getting caught in the flash kicks. There is the La Chueca catching the dome. And like you mentioned, yeah, you know, Shadow King really slowing down the pacing of this first game here, bringing it to, again, a possible timeout. It's the hit, but it's low. Sonic Hurricane goes on the other side, and we're going to complete with the combo. Yep, that's a bait. Looks like Shadow King's going to take this first game here with 2 timeouts back-to-back, with the aggro character at that. How ironic, Lich, the zoner gets timed out. That's funny.
Very funny, let alone the zoner with 30 frame Sonic Booms.
Told y'all we was bringing the chaos here, baby, as we're getting started off for the night. Also, remember, you can hit ! Bracket in the chat to follow at home to see who the players are in the bracket and who you want to follow along their progress.
Yeah, make sure to donate to the Matcherino as well. Claim those codes, free 25 cents in the bracket.
Here it is. Right, let's see what the different approach here.
All right, we already there's improvements with Garrett. He's throwing out less fireballs. He's still playing a lot more cautiously. You can tell he's probably choking a little just because he's struggling to deal with sheer pressure of Orochi Iori, but definitely being more cautious about throwing down fireballs.
For sure. He's getting opened up, though, by those jump-ins. Yeah, Shadow King switching up his playstyle now, right? He went for more of a laid-back zoning type. Looks like he's going to go for that now because he has the health lead established. And Guile players, they want you to walk into them. Unfortunately, you can't charge while walking forward, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, and this with Orochi Iori, he moves too fast that, you know, whatever's fireball special you go for, or even super, you gotta commit to that.
Wrong super there. I think he wanted the Sonic, the neutral, you know, somersault super that he has. I think it's somersault slash. I think that's the one he wanted to go for the anti-air there.
Yeah, I forget the name, but definitely I think he was going for the anti-air super. So for those who don't know, charge motions in this game are actually pretty jank because unfortunately there's a charge motion bug, which basically makes it that you can't charge down back normally. You have to either commit to charging down up moves or back forward moves, but you can't charge both at the same time on Neo Geo.
Yep, and that's gonna hurt. Made in mash. I mean, it starts barking. Oh, another bait on a Sonic Hurricane. This one might be a foregone conclusion. Shadow King just literally getting in and out whenever he decides to. Double Dutch out here, jumping the ropes here. Garrett's last stand. What can he do? Is on maximum. 30 seconds on the clock. Chucking them booms.
Yeah, it's not looking too good, but there's still 25 seconds. He could make it back.
I mean, we can hit a Sonic Hurricane that can put us at least closer to death, but not gonna happen. Shadow King, die. And he also used Kyo in that game, so.
Yeah, Kyo is very interesting because it's like a 2002 version of Kyo, except with worse max cancels, and he can still perform, but in a zoning heavy game like this, he definitely suffers a lot for it, even with front step, unfortunately. But Dhalsim, on the other hand, very interesting character. It's really hard to commentate on Dhalsim just because of how rare he is of a pick in this game. But I respect the choice at all by JinXHand to pick him.
For sure, yeah, he feels at home though in this game, right? With how unsettling the nature is of this title and seeing the combos into the slides there, I love to see it. And there's the Yoga Flame, almost like a set play there, right? Just
yeah, doing really good mix-ups. You know, keeping up the pressure, like really good corner pressure from Dhalsim of all characters up close, let alone.
Oh, teleport in your face, that's crazy.
Really good spacing by him. I think I saw him in the Discord saying that he always plays Dhalsim in Street Fighter, or very similar characters to him. And so I really respect the choice here especially.
I like it. And you know what? He's looking really good with his Dhalsim. I was going to save this for a SVC Chaos video down the future, but I'm giving y'all the early scoop. Did you know this is the first game where Dhalsim's limbs started to, his gut and everything started to become bigger when he does his flame-based attacks? He started it off here, and then obviously Capcom used it later on for Street Fighter 5 and other games. But yeah, SNK was the first ones to really make Dhalsim feel alien.
Absolutely, and just goes to show that SNK was ahead of the curve with ideas that, some really brilliant ideas, not just that, Violent Ken as well, and some of the implementations they had for the Capcom characters in this game in general.
Oh yeah. There's a block of the, oh, he tried to dash step through the punish, still not fast enough. This lockdown's crazy. We got out the corner. Here's a chance we need. Lich goes right into the classic, baby. Hop kicks to Orochi Nagi. Every KOF game.
Still got a chance for sure. If he can land an XC, that would seal the deal for sure. Getting really close. Dhalsim running away as...
Tried to land his. Dhalsim's XC, not so good, right? Short range on it.
And,
ooh! Final showdown. You just brought it up too, bro. You got it.
Yeah, that'd be very good timing. Lucky timing get that too. I think he might have whipped the button or was trying to go for an attack. I mean, Dhalsim says what you can expect in this game, like Street Fighter. Very long limbs, extended hurt boxes, blind spots on his attacks. He pretty much feels like he's playing Street Fighter in this game, despite the fact that, you know, it's SVC Chaos, and if you try to play it like Street Fighter, unfortunately, it doesn't get you too far, but...
Yeah, for sure. It does get him out, though. That teleport does, indeed. But yeah, he's on the back end now. He's got lower health, and we're seeing a radical shift from Music is Fun here. See how he's slowly approaching Dhalsim instead of running face first into everything.
Yeah, playing much more slowly, cautiously, looking for the exact moments that he can close the gap. I think also he might be trying to go for some front step punishes as well, but oh, you saw it right there. Unfortunately, front step is not as invaluable as some people might believe, because it's definitely a very OP mechanic in this game, but there are ways to punish it back, and I could go on a whole rant about that, but it's one of the most dynamic mechanics you'll ever find in a fighting game.
And he stole it right back, JinXHand taking back that round at the last second. Had Music Fun in the palm of Music is Fun in the palm of his hands there. He was trying to go for those whip punishes with the Yoga Inferno, but yeah, a lot of startup on them. Still fun to see him get that game as we're gonna go into game 2. Don't think we're gonna get any character switches. And you know, why not? Music is Fun's kill was definitely making those adjustments to come back, so.
Yeah, I think Kyo's the only character he plays too. But honestly, he's not doing bad at all, and those adjustments are definitely helping out, just playing more cautiously.
Yeah, I guess...
Oh, go ahead.
No, you're fine.
I was just saying JinXHand also making some pretty good adjustments as well, playing more conservatively himself, and, you know, giving Music is Fun less opportunity to try and snipe him out or open him up.
Yeah, you saw him right there, just try to snipe him and open him up, but got bonked on the head literally by the dive kick twice in a row. So he's making him really think about it, using Dhalsim's movement, as you should, in the immediate blowback there too, resetting the pressure. I like to see it.
Yeah, one thing he could definitely improve on with Dhalsim, go for some more Yoga Flame or Yoga Flame Supers, because Yoga Flame is actually probably one of Dhalsim's best specials in this game. Very safe on block, even with front step, it's kind of difficult to punish. So, oh yeah, good
Yoga
use
Flame,
right there.
yep. There it is, Yoga Flame anti-air. JinXHand set point here. See if Music is Fun can make those adjustments that he did last time, though.
He's getting a little more careless. Maybe the pressure's getting to him now with Kyo.
Yeah, I mean, that's, you know, when you fight Dhalsim, right? It's like, that's usually how it goes. You get frustrated because of how unorthodox he is and like getting thrown off your own tempo, that it causes you to get impatient and you get opened up by everything, as we're seeing right now.
Those teleports too, very crafty teleports as well.
This is amazing. Look at the movement here, yep.
All right, nice hard knockdown. Nice. Punish the teleport. Oh.
Yeah, learn from Piggy's heart. My bro said, jump.
Let's see.
Oh, well, they got two of the right characters to be playing in this game. Tessa and Terry Bogard.
Yeah, top tier versus top tier.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, I'm very interested to see how this plays out. Tessa's a very annoying character in her own right. Right there, instant unblockable. Or right there, rather. With a command grab, she's got the bird disjointed and air-to-air hitbox. Can even be used as an anti-air. He's one of the best characters in the game, a very unorthodox character. Another unblockable setup. He is cooking right now.
Oh, and the back turn combo almost. Okay, we triple guys are out there though. And a full screen burn knuckle. And while Tessa is crazy for all of these shenanigans, Terry is just really strong, right? Like, he plays like Terry in most titles, but he takes advantage of the engine more. He has really easy and accessible maximum combos. He has a great Busta Wolf super in this game. And of course, his Exceed is one of the best too, because you can link off of it. Of course, we gotta see it though, right, Lich?
Yeah, we gotta see it. It's a deadly Rave Exceed too. Very unique for Terry. Yeah, Phanpy playing very conservatively with Terry, but I guess I can't really blame him, because after all, he's against Tessa, and against anyone against Tessa is going to look pretty weak, because if Tessa's played in the right hands, Orochi Zeme is some of the best in the game, some of the most obnoxious too, and you do not want to be caught by her command grab.
Anti-air fireball. Oh, ho, ho, ho. I hit him with the rich girl laugh right there.
Out of the non-boss characters, actually, Tessa is for sure the strongest character in the game.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah, she is. I mean, there's a lot of strong non-bosses, right? You have Terry, you have Chun-Li as well. That's my main. I think Chun-Li is super strong in this game.
Oh yeah, and, absolutely top 10.
I love her. Oh, the Terry Mira. Wait,
Wait.
Can't do this.
Yeah, he wind switched, you know?
No wind switching here.
Yeah, so this shouldn't count because they wind switched.
Bunning. Someone let, I believe that was Phanpy, right? Phanpy that was playing? I believe it was Phanpy.
Yeah, Phanpy was the blue Terry and Canyon was playing the Tessa.
Gotcha. So yeah, we'll wait for the official chat. I don't think this is,
Yeah, so,
alright, just making sure. So yeah, I guess we're just gonna go to character select and then tell the players what we have to do. But yeah, you can't switch your positions, chat. You guys know that at home. And if you don't know that, make sure to read the rules of Start GG. Of course, Tampa Never Sleeps have all the rule sets for every single game. There's been a lot of games we run. We run how many games a week? Sometimes 10, sometimes 11, you never know. Of course, though, Mondays we run. Looks like they just realized that. But Mondays we run some Guilty Gear Strive. Tuesdays Tekken. Wednesdays are Street Fighter 6. Thursday, right now, we got SVC Chaos as a special, and we are also on our sister channel TNS 2. We're running Mortal Kombat 1. Fridays are for Marvel, and then Saturdays we have the triple feature of KOF, Under Night, and Grand Blue. But here we go, game 2, Canyon and Phanpy. We got the right characters this time.
The right characters, and I do respect Phanpy being a little cautious with Terry, because Terry, he's actually got a safe crack shoot and burn knuckle on block, unless you know how to front step punish it, which with Tessa is very easy because front step into command grab throw in general is one of the best options you can do with front step. So even with Terry, stuff like that, as you just saw right there, what should be safe is now all of a sudden very dangerous to throw out. So
just represented it as you spoke it into existence there, and what a round closeout. This Tessa looks gnarly, man. Canyon is looking to take this this game. Excuse me, not even this tournament. I don't want to predict the future right now, but let's see.
Well, we'll see.
Okay,
nice anti-air. Yeah, that's one of the downsides of Terry. You gotta commit to his anti-air because it is a charge move after all, rising tackle, and well, with the charge glitch, you can't really commit to it 24/7 either.
2 seconds left. One, and the explosion goes off. The cat bomb. There's that command grab again. This might be an unblockable setup on deck, and that's going to be it. Lich Massacre. Talk about a massacre, my guy. Canyon with a visceral massacre. DaPlatinumTrim and a legendary blue shirt. Let's go.
This is going to be interesting, and Lord forbid we see a reenactment of last tournament with PP Popo.
I think it's going to be a lot of PP pooing happening on this one. We're on the right stage too. Ruin the Bandit Factory. Let's go, Zero. I was just playing some Mega Man Zero too.
He's doing really good with Zero right now. You know, being very cautious with projectile and keeping up the pressure at Mars People, making sure that Mars People doesn't have any room to breathe while trying to. Oh, nice Rambu. Yeah, Zero has a low-hitting Rambu. It slides under projectiles as well.
Yeah, it is a very good super of his. Beat that throw though, and right back out. Has to deal with the onslaught. Nice jump in.
Playing a little conservatively, but to be fair, you know, you don't want to waste your setups in case Mars People tries to throw out unblockable teleports. Oh, got hit by the unblockable UFO. Oh, twice
again, and the unblockable explosion. These setups are not from this planet, brother.
Yeah, interesting thing about that teleport too. It's unblockable on the later half of it, but for some reason on the first half you can block it. So you have to time it with Mars People. I don't know why they designed it that way, but it's SVC chaos.
There it is. Yep, chaos is in the name. Always got to remember that. Very good fireball super blown at the startup of Mars People. But again, just okay, goes to the well. We got the corner. Oh, that could have been it. That could have been the Zero.
Could have been. He's still keeping up some really good pressure, though. Playing a little conservatively, but you can tell he's being very cautious. Ooh, pufferfish.
Very good. Yeah, that was the Cyber Elf setup there. Zero can use 3 of those per game, right? Is it per round?
Yeah, it's per game. The pufferfish is the exception to that. He can use pufferfish as many times as he wants, but the other Cyber Elves, like the specialized ones, yeah, you have to commit to them. If you use one, you better make sure it counts, or else you're screwed. You're on for the count. Oh, XC.
Wait, did he shield? He did shield, and I guess it needed for the chip damage. That was crazy.
I gotta see that replay.
I think that's what happened. I think he did shield, and it was enough chip to stop Mars People before XC came out, and we're gonna dodge all 3 hits of the UFO splash. Okay, PlatinumTrim, I see you.
I was so distracted by just explaining the deal with Zero. I'm dumbfounded.
All right, we get the record confirmed. Yeah, he's looking good.
Really good. Using really good use of Zero's projectile too, not just the regular, but the super projectiles. Oh.
Wow, these BBB Shooby-Doo. That's like a chain wind coat left in the game. Wow. Game
yeah,
2.
it was. I never really got to play Legendary Blue Shirt's Mars People at Galloping Ghost, unfortunately, because he was like struggling to remember the code, so I had to like teach him. Oh yeah, this is how you do the code on the actual cabinet. Oh, he still got hit by the tail end of that.
I can't believe that. Okay, there we go. And that's the Cyber Elf that reflects for you, right? Oh, it shoots little beams?
Shoots the little arrows, yeah.
Little arrows, yeah, okay.
Unfortunately, went right away as soon as it came out, though.
All right, still enough time to punish the teleport there. It's not a bad situation if we can just block and get the open and PlatinumTrim. Oh, missing the throw.
Oh yeah, are we gonna see some setup? Oh
yeah,
there we go.
Zero's Exceed is actually unblockable. So he has guaranteed setups into it. That was one of them right there. Off the throw into the OTG, you get the meaty Exceed.
Unfortunately, the buffs that you get from it don't carry over. But still, better to guarantee the round than to worry about the buffs after all.
Oh! The last second, too, he's going to get the Rambu. This is a great play from DaPlatinumTrim, man.
He is smoking with Zero right now. My god. Also using really good, conservative, but really good use of the normal projectile. You know, you would think with a hitbox or pellet as tiny as that Zero's projectile isn't really good, but it's actually one of the better projectiles in the game. You can think of it, really nice use of the projectile to avoid the teleport right there.
That was so smart. Yeah, I was just thinking that too. Dodging the unblockable. Couldn't dodge that one though, Lich. Oh, I got even more for you.
Making a comeback, it looks like. Oh!
Is that enough?
No, not
just
quite.
Just a pixel? Oh, there's a chip damage from the Rekkas. Yeah, what a game.
Oh, this is getting close.
Yeah, when you say SVC chaos, this is what I want to see, man.
Yeah,
boss characters just being obnoxious.
I mean, it's not just the boss characters or the fact they are bosses. It's the fact that these matchups are stuff you would only find in Mugen. Like, who in the world would say to themselves, oh yeah, I want to see Zero fight an actual alien from another company, from Mars, who just makes funny alien noises and summons unblockable UFOs.
I'm saying, bro. In 2003, most kids are like, man, I want to see Super Saiyan 4 Goku versus the Hulk. Me in the back of the classroom, I want Zero versus Mars people.
Absolutely. He's keeping up, both of them are keeping up really good pressure. You know, I do think he's giving Mars people a little too much room for comfort to throw projectiles, but LegendaryBlueShirt playing very carefully himself, only throwing out projectile very cautiously.
Yeah, and speaking of cautious, I like the way DaPlatinumTrim is, being very trepidatious in his movement, getting through those UFOs, extending his jump arc. But he has to deal with this in the corner. He has one chance to survive. Yeah, the air-to-air from LegendaryBlueShirt puts him on round point.
Nice. Okay, nice air-to-air. Yeah, and to go back to Zero's projectile, it looks tiny, it doesn't do any chip damage on block, but you can essentially think of it like a sonic boom that you can use in the air. It's amazing for space control, and really just asserting Zero's space to where he wants the opponent to be.
It's a very unique move in general, right? Like, he doesn't actually hit you with the pellets, he's hitting the Maverick above to get the setup, and there's the regular throw, tries to go for another one. It's the overhead. Ooh. Like, again, this is the last chance though for DaPlatinumTrim. I mean, we can still connect that Exceed if we can get a knockdown. There. Oh, he tried to block it.
Yeah, but it's unblockable. You can't block it. Healing Zero as well. Speed up, damage up. They're even now. Zero at the lead now. Chip damage. Oh!
Ooh. Let's go. Final round, Lich.
Pressure got to Mars people.
Oh yeah, got to all of them, huh? Ooh.
I do think the DaPlatinumTrim is getting a little predictable now because you saw right there like a series of pattern of like jump C into pellet ground into jump C pellet ground. He's getting a bit predictable.
I think he dropped his maximum combo right there.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, dropped super too, and he's not gonna make it. Wait.
What? Oh, that was. Yeah, you're good.
I'm surprised he blocked the teleport though. That should have hit unblocked.
Zero in the fighting game before the Capcom did.
Alright, we got another Terry. Yeah, Badahim has played this game quite a lot. He's pretty passionate about this game, and he's getting smoked by the unblockable setups though.
Oof. Yeah, he's getting already sub 50% health. There was almost a clean jump in from Tessa. You could throwing out that fireball, just catching the dash step there. It's a good little frame trap.
Yeah, Badahim definitely one of the more aggressive Terry players in terms of recent tournaments, but it's not panning out for him very well. He's trying to close the gap, and yet he keeps getting anti-air to poke out of his pressure. Oh, and nice DP anti-air. That was a very risky option, but paid out.
It was. I mean, if we... Oh, I was going to say we can get a burn knuckle in, maybe, but no. Eats the air-to-air fireball, and he's going to take the first round. But Vato's closing in on maximum. There's that dashed-up command grab. So hard to react to. And the unblockable to boot. Your health is getting destroyed.
He's got max mode, though. I wonder if we're going to start seeing some max mode pressure from Vato. Oh. Yeah. He tried. I mean, this Tessa is cooking right now. Oh.
I don't even know what that super is. What's going on there?
Yeah, so basically it has to hit close, and it it puts them in that little like cat bomb timer. Once the timer ends, unblockable explosion. You don't really see it much with Tessa, to be honest, because she has better uses of her meter, but it is a situationally pretty good use to, force some damage, or, just set play in general.
Word. Tessa looking jealous of Terry Bogard. She's like, I know you got a guest appearance on Street Fighter coming up, and Capcom won't even recognize me. They won't put me in anything. She's trying to eliminate every Terry Bogard in this bracket here.
Absolutely, but Terry fighting for his life, too, as well. Oh, it looks like another unblockable. Yep, there we go.
Oh.
That was almost a back hit combo. Dhalsim could have gotten confirmed.
He gets a throw. I mean, he's got the life lead here. This is good for him. Very good. Confirm off the crack shoot into the Power Gaisa. There we go. Lattenx on the board.
Yeah, I mean, both players still doing really good. Very lopsided so far. It's either been Tessa cooking or Terry cooking. But it's always like, very explosive pacing right now. Either leans one side or to the other.
For sure, we're seeing that here. He's still in maximum. Let's see if he's going to spend some meter.
Although, Dhalsim definitely kind of playing autopilot a little bit. And just going for the same white confirm, crouch B, crouch A, or into down forward C. Always going for the same jump in as well.
Oh, the Exceed grab. Get meteored, son. He's already dead as Canyon takes the next round, possibly the game here if he could win this.
A very interesting thing with Tessa too, that Terry has to keep in mind. If he ends up hitting Tessa while she's crouching with a light confirm, he will actually end up dropping the light confirm, because Tessa has this weird jank problem with her hitboxes where if you hit her while she's crouching, her boxes are raised up, so your light confirms end up dropping as a result because there's a little gap at the bottom.
Wow. I mean, it was SVC chaos. Good blowback there from Lattenx. Much needed too to create that space. Oh, he needs this one good super. He's getting these tick throws, and they are definitely paying off. There's the cross-up jump C. Are you okay? He asks before he punches a hole through your face as Lattenx takes that game.
One of the best supers in the game, but Lattenx is doing the right thing of being very cautious, just throwing it out, because even though it's an amazing super and it's safe on block, if you know the knowledge check, you can punish it with front step. And against Tessa, last thing you want is to be front stepped into unblockable off a command grab. So he has to be very careful to not just throw it out willy-nilly.
Yeah, Canyon's already represented too, that they can front step command grab, right? In that case, front step DP punish on the corner, which is a very crucial mechanic in this game that you need to master to get through, because a lot of moves in this game, yeah, they are relatively safe and it can be hard to deal with, much like this unblockable setup is.
Yeah, front step is like, honestly, front step alone is the biggest out. Oh, nice. Okay, takes the round. Yeah, front step is the biggest outlier between a bad player or a new player and a good player. If they can use front step well, that's how you know they're grinding this game religiously, because it makes so big of a difference in any matchup in this game that really you just can't go without it. It is busted.
Seriously, I mean, we see it get put to use now because every time Tessa's able to front step through the Terry Bogard stream, she's allowed to get her unblockable setups, right? Get access to all her dirt and grime, which has been putting Vato down. There's the cross-up jump C with the triple geyser for the win. He goes for the walk throw, anything she do at this point. And the empty low, not going to be enough to convert, but there it is, the fireball. And we're yet again at a final round here, final game between these two players.
Sad point. Oh, he dropped the unblockable. Nice defense from Vado. Oh, another, well, not going to be unblockable this time, but good command grab.
Oh, yeah. Gets another throw.
Oh,
wow. Yeah. The space between the fireball, unable to get that command grab. Vato very fortunate for that one there.
Yeah, the weird thing about command grabs, they have such stubby range for the most part. Like, you have to connect with the push box in this game for them to connect, but it's just so stubby that you basically have to be touching the character for it to connect.
Point blank almost. We got point blank looking for a victory here. Vato can get one big hit here. 22 seconds on the clock, and he gets the throw. Pixel left, anything.
Oh.
Yep, there it is, a jump D to close it out. What a turnaround for Vato. Things was looking ugly, but he was able to bring that one back with Terry Bogard.
There's just nothing like it.
It's like, we gotta do this. Just like we gotta do this roundup here. We got Akuma going up against Vega. MooMaster versus SideX. Unfamiliar with SideX.
I'm admittedly not familiar either, but I absolutely respect the Vega pick, because Vega, or Claw rather, unfortunately, well, he's one of the worst characters in the game, unfortunately.
Yeah, Shadowloo is struggling a little bit, but I will say for MooMaster is an OG god. They play a lot of old school games, and last tournament they were running Balrog, or Boxer if you will, and because of the 30 frame charge time, as you're seeing right there, we got easy access to those flip kicks from Vega, and you can imagine with Boxer, he just gets like dash punches instantly.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, nice grab super. Very risky to throw out, but doing really good. Yeah, so it's like, okay, I'm still not familiar with SideX. One thing he could definitely improve on, throw out more air fireballs as Akuma, because Akuma air fireball is genuinely just like one of the most impressive tools in this game. Even demon flips are, he's not like Shin Akuma tier, but he is such an impressive character with his pressure. Ooh, right there, you saw a great use of demon flip into a cross-up.
Oh yeah, maximizing his tools. Akuma, like you mentioned, yeah, not as good as Shin Akuma. Also pretty dead, right? As good as dead, if you will, from Vega, but still a tough boss character in his own right. You can hit those fireballs real low to the ground, the air fireballs, and because it's an SNK game, and SNK fighters, anything that touches your leg is considered a low. So Akuma can hit that fireball, it can touch your toe, it becomes a low, and he's landing and already coming down with a combo.
Absolutely. And Vega, admittedly, I do think some of the reason, not to dismiss MooMaster's skill, he is a really good player, but I think, admittedly, some of the reason he's able to get away with so much is just because Vega is such a rare character. You just never really find the matchup. It's really difficult to learn how to fight him in this game, even though, realistically, he's if you know the knowledge checks, you should be able to win the matchup pretty easily.
Yeah, I mean, and you also got to factor in that a lot of these players, some of them just picked up this collection, right? This is their first time playing the game. So yes, tier list always matters, and that's a really good anti-air. Another one as well. But, sometimes you got to feel it out, just like that demon flip there. Oh, we tried to go for the Scarlet Terror anti-air, but not going to get it. Things are quickly turning around for SideX here. As he gets the lows, the DP, not even, just a heavy punch there to close it out.
Almost 180 from last match. SideX really improving his game. Yeah, really unfortunate with that Vega XC, but at the same time not surprising either. It's one of the worst XCs in the game, if not the worst. It is genuinely just abysmal.
Just getting power bomb, man. Batista bomb for your luck here. We're seeing that fire. Look at that. He gets the combo off of his air fireball. MooMaster is getting mixed right now. Call him Mixmaster. But he's not really the master. I don't know why I said that. The Raging Demon's on deck at any point here. So it's got to be coming. But there's the flip kicks.
Yeah, Raging Demon, it's actually the XC, so he can only use it 50%, but still, his pressure is, okay, really? These mix-ups. It's like, okay, SideX had a moment of choking or, just refreshing, and he was like, okay, I'm oiled up now, I'm ready to fight, let's get bread.
You can't say oiled up right now, bro. Diddy, after everything with Diddy, bro, come on, man. Too early for that as the fireball is about to land. 5 seconds on the clock here. Don't think MooMaster's going to make this yet. Hold that fireball to the dome. My man said oiled up. You can't be saying that, bro. Oh, my God. Game 3. Let's get it.
Yeah, I could have picked... I could have picked better words.
No, you know what's horrible is I saw the image of Hakan doing the oil up, but with Diddy's face plastered over it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That was.
Oh my god, here we go. Let's see what the MooMaster can do. So, like you mentioned, yeah, SideX had a great turnaround in that last game, right? Pretty much getting more loose, shaking off the rust a bit. Let's see what MooMaster can do here, but there's a dash step VP.
Alright, they're evening out, pretty even health bars. MooMaster playing a little more cautiously, looking out for the mix-ups more. But trapped in the corner again, he needs to try and escape somehow. Oh, nice air throw.
Oh, gotta watch those dive kicks. We're trying to go for throws. And MooMaster's gotta be careful. He's giving up a lot of health. Oh, what? Oh, I guess that command normal puts Vega in the air, but there's the XP. Scarlet Terra.
Oh, that almost made me choke a little. That was perfectly timed for an XC.
That was great. Getting caught by that rusty claw. Oh, another detail about Vega in this game. This is the one game where he doesn't lose his claw if he gets knocked down, actually.
Or his mask, so he never gets debuffed. You can just play him however you want to play Vega, and you never have to worry about it. It's a miracle, really.
Another demon flip.
You know, charge character against character like Akuma. It's just too much of a commitment for Vega to really commit to anything. Even when he does, it's such a risk. Even just like wall dives like that, you really can't guarantee anything off of them, unfortunately.
Yeah, see right there, he got sniped by the fireball trying to do the dive down. There's the cross-ups. Yeah, the uppercut was coming. It was coming eventually.
It's getting really close. It looks like it could be a timeout if MooMaster just keeps running away. It's getting tight.
4 seconds. I don't know how he's gonna do this. Eats and is doing a drop on his own. MooMaster with the comeback. I contribute to society, says Vega right there. Good stuff.
And lately, it's been getting much, I guess, revisionism. People are starting to see, maybe this game is flawed, but it's actually got quite a lot going for it. We could stand to respect the game a little more.
For sure. We're seeing some Iori versus Genjuro. It's like the same guy in their universes, right? Genjuro is like the Iori of Samsho, and Iori's the Genjuro of KOF, if you will.
Absolutely. I was actually looking forward to Logahan playing because he's been grinding. He's one of the newer players. He's been grinding this game quite a bit. And, Genjuro, bottom 5 character, but he's been very dedicated to playing him. He's been grinding out this max mode loops too, so I really want to see him throw out at least one max mode loop. Very unforgiving.
For sure. Oh, he missed the command grab. So when I was actually labbing this game a bit too, even though Genjuro is considered bottom 5, like you said, I like how he played and I was using him. And I think having an easy combo into super is really cool for him. But right now we're seeing some cards come out. Oh, tries to go for DP.
Yeah, it's a very interesting implementation of Genjuro. It's just a very unfortunate reality that the system actively fights against him, and he's got very terrible hitboxes. Oh, Orochi, he's just like the most depressed he's ever been in his life.
So sad, bro. I never seen someone that sad after a time over, bro.
He's like, wow, I have super jumps. I can literally get in the opponent's face. I'm fast, and I let that happen. It's like, I should just quit at this point.
I'm done. I'm not entering any more tournaments. It's over. Oh, and we run into the whole weapon flip technique right there. You'll love to see it. Oh, and he blocked the cross-ups too. Okay. Yep, there it is. I love that confirm. It's so good. I like his sound clips too. He's all screaming and stuff. Like,
yeah, he's like visceral sounding voice clips. Like he is in the moment when he speaks.
Wow, he still turned around. That's how crazy the jump speed of Orochi Iori is as he eats a Rekka, landing on the blade. That's not what you want to do, man. You can kill yourself from shame, but I won't clean up.
Wow, just the most metal line right there.
I thought he was going to be like, you should kill yourself now. I thought he was going to say that. And then lightning just strike down.
I wouldn't put past Genjuro to say that.
Me neither.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing really good with Genjuro, admittedly. Like, the grind is paying off. You know, it's like Genjuro, he's not good, but when you see like a really good player play Genjuro, he looks really good, and you gotta respect the grind.
Yeah. I told the story last tournament, but like Genjuro is so connected with me in this game because my first vision of this game was watching someone at the arcades back in 2003 just beat everyone else with Genjuro. I think the game just relatively came out, like it was fairly new at the time too, so no one knew. But here we go, back to the game. Dash up throw.
Absolutely.
Let's punish. Oh, yeah, you got to cancel the second hit of the stand D right there.
Yeah, for it's a combo, and doesn't matter. He was still able to take the round. Really good progress by Logahan.
Yeah, Logahan's looking great.
And you know, handling this matchup really well, considering you know Orochi Iori should be giving Genjuro quite a lot of fuss.
Just a knockdown. Oh, that was a meaty La Chueca.
All right, he's catching up.
Ooh. Jump B.
Okay, now both players playing a little patiently. You know, they don't want to be caught by each other's confirms. Ooh, okay, great confirm off of the anti-air X-Seed. I wonder if he'll be able to land second hit. I doubt it. Oh.
Try to go for the East in there. Oh, this is still it. This is actually it. We're going to combo into the super Logahan with the sick confirmation there as he eliminates Shadow King from the bracket. Been at it for a while. Let's get it. Oh, wow. Ask and you shall receive, chat. We just talked about it. The Geese is least.
Yep, I gotta respect the Geese. I wonder how well DaDlyRave is gonna perform with him this time. Because Geese, anyone who's familiar with this game, he is top 1. Just undisputed best character in the game. I want to see how... I've never seen DaDlyRave play this game, so I gotta wonder how well he'll perform here.
Sure, he's trying to beat out those demon flips and getting exposed.
And unfortunately getting stuffed. One thing he could absolutely improve on right now is just using the canceled version of Reppuken, the like 96 Reppuken, where it's just like the raw slash but no projectile. It's single-handedly one of the best special attacks in the game. It's like if you're not using it as Geese, you're basically playing him wrong.
It gives him access to Raging Storm as well, too, right? It's an easy combo for him. Looks like that's going to be an easy dub for SideX, though, taking that first round.
Yeah, so, like, it's... Of course, you know, Infinite is what makes Geese broken in this game, too, but that's actually one of the lesser reasons. With the canceled Reppuken, safe on block, it's +0 on block. It pushes the opponent back so they can't front step it. Well, they can, but it becomes extremely difficult to punish, if at all, so it's more like they just neutralize the distance that they get from being blocked by it. It's, you know, 3 disjointed hitboxes, it can hit really far away, it combos, gives you resets, or Raging Storm, is generally, you can even whiff cancel with it, and if Geese trades with it, it's always in his favor. It's literally one of the best specials. You have to use it if you're playing Geese, basically. Unfortunately, the C version that DeadlyRave-Neo tried to use earlier is one of the worst specials in the game. On the flip side,
yeah, it's not working out. SideX making his comeback here. Gets opened up by the DP. This would be, wow, that's gonna chip out. I'm surprised. Rave had a commanding life lead there. I think in the corner, because he did combo, he did the 96, you know, Reppuken. He got the jump up, and with that, you can actually combo into Raging Storm, right? It's an easy confirm for Geese. I think had we went for that just to secure that round instead of holding on to the meter, could have possibly turned the tide of the battle into our favor, but looks like he's going to completely switch, go to kill Kusanagi here. Admittedly, a weaker character than Geese, but hopefully the mindset switch can help him.
A much weaker character. I mean, I respect the choice regardless, but definitely would have been the better pick to stick with Geese, but it wasn't panning out, so to be fair, yeah. The character switch is probably the better choice overall.
Let's see if it does right now. Oh, neutral jump light kick. That was definitely supposed to be a dive kick. Stepped out of the Rekkas. Man, just hitboxes aplenty. Everything's putting out here. DaDlyRave, okay, finally gets in with the full bodega conversion.
Alright, doing good with Kyo, a little better. Really good pressure. Oh, it dropped the combo, but to be honest, I don't think that would have connected anyways because pushback from the corners, so they probably would have dropped.
Oh, there it is, baby. I know we're playing some old school SNK here when I see a good jump 2C from Kill.
Alright, this is definitely panning out much better for DeadlyRave. He's holding onto the meter, as to be honest he should with Kyo, because Kyo really needs the max mode, because otherwise he loses on so much damage.
Ooh.
He definitely... I think he's trying to look for some front step punishes as well, or just any kind of opening. Just barely made it out of that one. The lower body invulnerability is what ultimately saved him from that.
Yeah, much needed save. Wakes up with the final showdown, but we're going to block that. And I like that. Going for the low light kick confirm right there instead of heavy punch. Might have had some timing. Oh, didn't punish the DP. Sneaks in the overhead. Rave could still win this. And he does with the wake up uppercut. What's the deal? Not cooked enough? Kill said, hold up, bro. Who let blood cook? Let me finish this.
Make JCD good again? Oh, JC.
Yeah, I think he means J2C.
Yeah, J2C. Yeah. I mean, it's still good in this game.
Yeah, well, it's not so good in some of the more recent titles.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
That's what he's referring to. Yeah, but here we go. Game 3. This is loser side. SideX and DeadlyRave-Neo. Looks like the kill pick worked out. You know, sometimes, even though top tiers are going to have more success in the grand scheme of things, sometimes you got to go to your tried and true, right? And if you play a character that's different, make sure you have the right adjustment to make that win.
Absolutely. And it is more commitment for Kyo in the end, but DeadlyRave playing more cautiously, you know, Kyo forcing him to play more cautiously, it's panning out in the end. But the pressure from SideX with Akuma and the demon flips and air fireballs, it's becoming a lot for DeadlyRave to put up with, as it would any character, because it's Akuma.
Yup, it's Akuma and the new church right here, getting it done. Oh, there it is. To be confirmed in the Tatsu. The back turn, too. The hurt box is extended, my guy. I think we could Tatsu punish that command grab. I'm not sure.
I'm sure you can. Very interesting choice to just like sit away, but it panned out. Because, you know, gave him all the room to escape the corner. Yeah, DeadlyRave couldn't open him up anyways. Though, to be honest, I don't think Kyo really had any options to begin with.
Opened up by the double DP. Yeah, for sure. Ooh. It's so tricky to see, right? The animation of if he's gonna go for the demon flip grab or just a demon flip dive punch. Is that uppercut yet again?
And not just putting up the pressure, but just obliterating that guard bar too, trying to look for a guard break as well. Like you just saw it go from like 100 to 50% guard bar in the span of like 2 seconds.
Yeah, it's crazy. Oh, tries to super out.
Oh, dropped fireball, but
that does work. I think he has to be a little closer, right?
Yeah, a little.
Oh, he said, "Don't take this personal, kid." Teleported behind him with the air SDM.
Speaking of personal, he used this like taking candy from a baby. Not like I'd ever do that.
Yeah, let's roll back, and I'm like, oh, that's even more crazy. Just like this match will be here, as we got the first of our top 8 legendary blue shirt going up against ECB
already. Like a whole 25% of his life gone just from one super. Insane.
Yeah. That's Mars people for you. Gotta block your big dome. Unfortunately, he's got a big old head there.
Yeah, but admittedly, this is definitely not a good matchup for Mars people. Probably not an awful matchup, but Terry's pressure is very suffocating for Mars people to deal with. Because Mars people, you know, he's a screen controlling zoner. Oh, max mode loops. Oh, dead.
Yes, sir. Terry Bogard got some of the easier max mode combos to hit. You're just doing D power dunk into B power dunk into D crack shoot, or maybe reverse D into B. But that's what you're doing, and you can land and go into Bust the Wolf as well.
Yeah, it's like very looking good punish with front step into command grab. Is he gonna hit? But oh, just barely hit by the UFO.
Caught his ankle.
Yeah, you can't really throw those projectiles as smart as people, or you have to be like very cautious about it because, you know, if Terry gets in, you know, Buster Wolf or jump in or anything, it's going to be really hard for most people to escape because he's not much of an offensive fighter at all. He's like pure zoning, pure defense. He's got really wonky normals, so when he has to be the one fighting up close or playing the offensive, it's a lot for most people to struggle to come back from.
Yeah, we're seeing that. Literally, he lost that game by just getting hit on every single way to try to fight his, like, every time he tried to get out of the corner, he got hit every single time. And the damage started to rack up. Like you said, no options to deal with pressure incoming. He wants to create space, right, to start up his traps, to start the UFOs, send the fireballs, et cetera, but Vatso's sticking to him, man.
Yeah, I mean, most people's teleport is definitely the best teleport in the game, but you still have to be a little careful with it. So even up close, you know, it's not the immediate option to go for, especially, again, because the first half you can block, so it's a bit of a commitment to use them.
Yep.
But it's panning out. Oh, double UFO. Very good use of UFO.
Yeah, he got every single hit of that. And there's another one, unblockable, going for the anti-air. Move covers a lot of ground.
One thing, definitely, he's also not going for any DPs as most people, which I respect because, you know, last tournament we saw most people use DP quite a lot by El Karate and I think some of the other players. Wait, just barely.
Yeah, I respect Vatso for going for the heavy punch burn knuckle to try to snipe an anti-air, but didn't get it there. Ooh.
All right, good DP, good DP. Could have gone for a hard knockdown there, a conversion as well, but still, you take what you can get. You got really good damage from it regardless.
Ooh. Burning. And he gets hit by the second hit of the UFO. Trading with the startup of Bust the Wolf and another unblockable setup. Yeah, we're making those adaptations. The Legendary Blue Shirt looking to put a point up on the board, but gonna get comboed into Bust the Wolf.
That actually could have been around for Vado if he just went for an X-Seed instead of using Buster Wolf, to be honest.
Yeah. Now he's got to deal with the knockdown. Here comes UFO. Oh no, the other super instead.
But it works out regardless. Wins with the chip damage support. Yeah, had he gone for X-Seed earlier as Terry, that would have been round 3 right there, but unfortunately, now it's 1-1.
Yeah, because he could do, he could combo middle of the X-Seed. He could have went into close C into Burn Knuckle. I mean, to not Power Guys, Bust the Wolf. Terry's got so many supers in this game, and they're all good.
Honestly, not even. Like, he could have just done the whole X-Seed, and that would have killed right there, because another thing to keep in mind, Mars people does have lower health. Just to explain how health works in this game very briefly, not everyone's health is the same. But it's not because they have different health values, but it's because they have different defense modifiers. So, Mars people has a bad defense modifier, 239, compared to Terry, which is 223. Which sounds like Terry has the lower end of it, but that actually means that Terry has more health than Mars people as a result.
Alright, we're seeing that health get lowered actually here. Bust the Wolf from downtown. What a good super. Vatso is quickly looking to turn this into his favor, but he eats another unblockable teleport. Now you got to deal with the UFOs. The third one's coming.
Ooh,
Bust the Wolf's out.
That was an interaction.
Expensive move of transportation there. I like it.
Still bring this back, but he's got to be very careful right now. Oh, yo.
Exceed, it started milli rocking, but it's not going to be enough. Vatso's going to take that as he moves on into top 3 winners. It's a god, of course.
Shrek, maybe.
Shrek, I heard Shrek too. I don't know. As we got a little bit of an ST battle going on right here. We got some Vega and Dhalsim on deck here. Talk about matches you don't see quite often in an already niche game, right, Lich?
Absolutely. I'll admit, I'm not too familiar with this matchup. I'm just going on the whim of what Vega and Dhalsim would want to be doing ideally. But, you know, JinXHand showed he was really performing quite well with Dhalsim earlier. MooMaster with Vega as well, but, you know, it's like bottom tier versus low tier. I mean, well, okay, Dhalsim isn't necessarily low tier, but honestly, it's just kind of there. But, you know, it's still interesting regardless. They're on a somewhat even playing field. Very unorthodox matchup as well, because, you know, both characters are playing 2 extremes. Vega wants to be flying all over the place, meanwhile Dhalsim wants to play the footsies anti-air zoning game, but he can't, or else Vega You can't play too humbly or else Vega will close the distance, become too annoying to fight.
Yeah, Vega, I mean, that's just what he wants to do. Hey, he gets the Exceed. I was wondering what's coming out. Dhalsim gets his own, like, Rambo kind of combo. It looks so funny because you're just slowly floating up to the top of the screen. And I was just wondering, Lich, I was like, I wonder if we might exercise the Exceed as an anti-air option during, like, an Azuna drop, right? But we saw it just come out to fruition there. We don't have it this game to help us come back, though. And now we see Vega haunting down with the diving claws. Wow, Teal is still too slow to get a full punish.
Oh yeah, even with the front step, he immediately jumped. He tried to go for throw, which is a good, a solid standard option to go for after front step, just to get that immediate punish. It didn't pan out regardless because Yoga Flame Super is safe.
Sure. That's all I hear. Oh, missing the dive kick there. Yeah, and you can see that those dead spots in Dhalsim's long-range normals there, they're whiffing from up close. You got to space those out, but still, JinXHand doing a good job. Tried the Yoga Blast anti-air, but too early.
Another thing worth noting, it looks like MooMaster's doing really good with Vega, and he is, but his blends are actually not that good. They look good. They look very annoying to deal with. Sadly, Vega is actually probably some of the worst blends in the game, to be honest.
Yeah, and that's not like Vega, right? Normally in the games he's in, what makes him strong is how good his buttons are.
Yeah, very thin hitboxes, actually pretty bad frame data, which granted, if you don't know the matchup, the frame data part doesn't matter. But a lot of his pokes you would ideally want to use because you want to keep up the pressure, but it actually leaves you at a deficit, and some of them can even leave you punishable on hits, which is really bad.
Speaking of getting punished right now, Dhalsim, sub 50% health. Looks like MooMaster starting to get acclimated to the dive kick speeds of Dhalsim. Tries to go for the dash step grab, but didn't get it there. Teleports out. And he's got him in the corner, but what is Dhalsim gonna do, right? Tries to front step super, nobody home. Get the throw punish. Damn, that's a big old headbutt.
Admittedly, that also, that would be the better super to go for as Vega compared to dive kick, or wall dive super rather, because to be honest, you're not going to be able to pin Dhalsim down, and you can't even guarantee you would get a super grab either. So better to just go for the front step punish with that as well.
Looks like MooMaster taking that first round, first game I should say. JinXHand, I'm not sure, it wasn't over yet. It was a few seconds. I think we could have perhaps gotten maybe 2 good hits in. But, sometimes your mind is already moved on into that next game and you're forming that plan that you need to win that. And you're going to have to win it now. Oh, that was almost a full dive.
Yeah, it was almost full dive. It was Vega was just frozen air. He's like, okay, yeah, just take my life for life, right? Alright, so MooMaster keeping up the pressure really good, using those command normals pretty well, actually. Okay, it almost had the front step punish. Off of that front step, if you went for the flip kick super, that would have been great damage right there. One of the better uses for front step for Vega.
Oh, there it is! I knew it was coming again. Exceed anti-air.
Is he enough? No.
He tried to go with his Exceed to anti-air, but Dhalsim is going to be able to connect it before. And I want to say big shout outs to the homie 7 Force, just donating the $15 to the Matcherino. Came at the right time, homie. We're in the top 8 winners. MooMaster is up a game. Winner of this will meet Vato in winners top 3. And we got some unique characters on the screen here,
So worth noting as well, because this is relevant to all charged characters and why I was talking about Vega's flip kick super. If you're a charged character in this game, you're basically forced to use the BC input for front step, because if you try to use dash input, you lose charge on your special moves, so your only option at that point is just to use regular throw, so that severely limits your options. But the problem with BC input is it costs 60% of 1 bar instead of 20%, where if you use the dash input, the 20% would be neutralized by whatever punish you go for, effectively making it almost free.
Yup, and speaking of free, there's the dive kick right there. Wasn't too free, but just enough to close that game there, taking us to 1-1. And yeah, it's interesting that the same mechanic there's 2 different ways to do it. And one way, it kind of punishes you. The easier way is the more expensive, right? Like pressing BC and doing a dash step instead of, 6-6 or just dashing twice. It costs more meter, 60%. And yeah, like you mentioned, it definitely does hurt charged characters, but gotta factor that in, in your character choices.
So like BC, okay, that was just mean against Vega. That was just mean. So like BC input isn't useless. If you use it against like raw pokes, or you're just not 100% sure if you can get dash input, like react on time for it, that can make it useful for that, for like just if you need the immediate front step. But still, it's better to use dash input if you can, and use it sparingly. Grab the XC.
Yeah, it's trying to get like maybe a whiff punish XC because of the small hitbox on it, but not gonna land there. And we still have the life lead. MooMaster with the slide. Gets the Azuna drop, yeah. And the cross slash. MooMaster set point.
So there is one option charged characters do have if they use the dash input of front step, is that they can use super, because for some reason the game is generous enough to let them buffer the super, but it's not generous enough to let them buffer just a regular special move.
Interesting. So it's kind of like the guard cancel from Garo, right? Would you say that? Where you could buffer it before guard, just defending?
Yeah, well, you can like buffer it before or after, rather. Because like, okay, say you're charging back, then you do front step, you do the dash input, then hit back forward. It lets you do super, and it's actually really good for that use. Or like flip.
I'm sorry, every time I see that, it's like Gucci from The Simpsons. I must go back to my home planet now. That's like the 5th Simpsons reference tonight. I haven't even watched The Simpsons lately, but... Oh, Scarlet Terror through the fire and flames. MooMaster advances into top 3 winners. Showing me the bucks. Showing me the dub between these two players. It's loser side. Starting off with the records. Good spacing, so you can't really challenge from that range.
Yeah, Logahan using really good use of that Rekka. It is pretty risky to use, but good use of it can make even front step a little tricky to use, punish it with.
Oh, look at the aggression. You know what? This is kind of a cool matchup I'd like to see in lore. I'd like to see Genjuro just challenge Akuma. I think it'd be dope.
Absolutely. I don't remember the manhwa, the Chinese SVC manhwa too well, but I think Genjuro interacted with Akuma in that game, or not manhwa rather. Or am I just misremembering?
I don't know, but I'm gonna need you to make a video on it, sir. You need to get to it, Mr. SVCchaos.
I really do. I really do.
Oh yeah. Nice dash step through the Rekkas, getting the DP punish. The activated Exceed. Looks like we won this first game. We're gonna eat another Demon Flip.
Oh yeah. Oh! Actually, let that be a PSA. If you have the English SVCchaos manhwa, for the love of God, please scan it, because there's not a scan of it available online. There's only the Chinese translation available, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I thought it was in English.
It is in English, but no one ever scanned it, and it's like I don't know why, but there's just no English scan available. So someone, please, buy the volumes. They're very expensive, so I haven't gotten around to it myself, but someone scan them. Preserve it. We don't want that to become lost media.
I agree. Either that or Lich, get ready to learn Chinese, buddy, as we're gonna get this punish. No punish, instead double DPs. Wakes up with the card, and this is looking tough for Logahan, but he gets the record confirmed. Okay.
I mean, funny you mentioned that. I do actually know some Chinese, just not enough compared to Japanese, but that's beside the point. Gotcha.
Oh, overhead. He can combo overhead into Rage of Demons, right?
He should be able to, yeah. I need to verify that specifically, but...
Just wondering. We are not wondering those Rekkas. Anything will do at this point here. Wow, I'm surprised he spent meter, yeah.
Worst case scenario, I think you could combo into max mode, just max cancel it. Oh.
Trifling determination? Trifling.
Yeah, so to explain more of that Genjuro Exceed as well. So like, it's obviously a famous mechanic in Samurai Shodown. You go in Rage Explosion, your damage goes up significantly. And the same applies here with Genjuro, except his damage doesn't really go up. It goes up by like 1 point of damage. Like, I'm not even joking. Every attack he does,
big damage increase? Wow.
It's just like one single pixel increase the damage, and that's all he gets from it. It's like, why even give him a damage boost at that point? He's doing less than 1% more damage, basically. And this is what you call It's so
It's
terrible.
supposed to be his best move. Yeah, I wonder if the idea is that they want you to really use the Eason from the Rage Explosion versus getting the damage. Because if you got a massive damage boost, then there's no point in going for the Exceed follow-up, right? At least that's how I look for it. We could use that damage, but right now we are getting damage sub 50% health for both, and about to be 15 seconds on the clock. Someone's got to make something big happen soon.
Problem with Eason, you have to do the Rage Explosion DP in order to... You can't do it like by itself, unfortunately. It's like such a weird design choice for the XC. Especially when you consider Eason is the attack where like you catch your opponent off guard with it, like instant attack. Yeah, in this game, it flashes. Like, okay, I'm going to do Eason now. You have a very clear visual indication. I am doing Eason.
Here's your chance to get out of this.
And here's 5 years to block it as well because the startup is so slow.
Oh, that Tatsu startup is not slow though. Lightning fast, if you will. Another confirm. He wanted to go for super there, but didn't get the other corner of that quarter circle. Still great position for SideX. Looks like he could force a game 2. Anything will happen at this point? There it is. And that's going to be the confirm there. SideX 1 on the board. We're tied up. This is losers top 8. Somebody is going home. We're staying home.
Absolutely, but you know, 1-1 is... Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna go for Dimitri on a character switch because he was talking about playing Dimitri in the Discord, but I had no idea he had a Gainitz too.
Talk to me about Gainitz. What do you think about this character in this game?
He's very interesting. He's humbled by mechanics like front step, to be fair, but he puts up a pretty good fight. He's not like broken like you would think he'd be. He's definitely very annoying with those tornadoes, but you know, really good conscious use of tornadoes. He can be very hellish to close the gap against. But the interesting thing about Gainitz is like also his tornadoes don't actually do that much damage. So it's like, I guess the best comparison is he's like just a slightly better Killer 15 Gainitz. He's allowed to have some really solid tools, good movement, teleports. He has the command grab super, which is very good for front step punishes and punishing front step itself in general. But he's got some awkward normals like close C or close D, you know, they're pretty awkward to use, and his lights are pretty poor, but...
Yeah, he can't combo off of light normals, right?
Yeah.
Into Sarekas or anything. It's kind of unfortunate, though, and it looks like the pick is not working out, right? Logahan is down around, SideX looking to advance on there. There's Kokugaska.
The problem is with demon flips and the fact that Akuma has teleport, you do definitely need to be more diligent and careful with those tornado placements. But in general too, like you drop one tornado, it's enough to close the entire gap with Gainitz, as you just saw right there.
Literally, like, we saw it before our eyes. He's able to get in. And there's a teleport in. And now, yeah, Akuma moves so fast, especially with those dive kicks and those demon flips, that it makes it hard for it, you know, even the startup of the tornado to come out here. Okay, gets him that time. Trades, but still gonna eat that fireball. Oh, where are you going? Exceed, Raging Demon, Shungoku Satsu, Nesatsu. Let's go. Where are you going? Why are you running? Why are you running? You're going nowhere, bro. You're going, you know where you're going? One trick on a t-shirt. Someone's gonna be seeing Orochi with these two maniacal demons, careless demons here. We got Canyon going up against the DaPlatinumTrim. More Tessa, more Zero.
This is another matchup I'm admittedly not too familiar with. This might be an even matchup, actually, because, you know, Tessa isn't too far behind Zero, and, you know, when both characters are Okizeme gods, I don't think he would have been able to convert off of Infinite from that. Actually, he might have been too far away, but that if he were any closer, that might have just been Infinite right there.
Yeah, could have been.
I'm actually not sure if the DaPlatinumTrim can do Infinite either. I assume he can, or at least he's been practicing.
Yeah, it's not as easy. I remember practicing it myself, and I was like, man, this is really not as easy as it looked, right? Because you have to time your jumps properly, and of course, getting into it. But this is a lot more simple than that, and we're going to go right for the Exceed kill. Good God, overkill on Zero.
Amazing setup. Yeah, the Infinite, it's like people love to hype up Zero having the Infinite as like one of the reasons it's broken, but Honestly, that's like one of the lesser reasons you play him, much like Geese, like, especially Zero, because it's a really good infinite, but it's so specific, you have to set up for it. And let alone, oh, unblockable setup? Oh, almost.
That was cute stuff there. He tried to do the, you know, stay in front with the connect, nice air fireball. A little harder to see, Zero's fireball on the stage because it blends in with the background.
Yeah, so definitely an advantage for him too. Yeah, it's like the infinite, you basically have to set up for it, and once you're actually doing it, it's harder mid-screen. But it's not just the fact that it's harder mid-screen, it's also the fact that you basically have to do Tiger Knee DP motion. So you're doing the DP, then into a Tiger Knee, because you have to do jump. So you're buffering the DP before you jump. It's way easier said than done.
For sure.
It is not child's play.
Oh, I was wondering when that was coming. Eventually, there is the unblockable exceed again. All of the Cyber Elf homies coming through. We got the power boost for Zero. Yeah, dodging that one.
Dodging that one for the better.
No escape. There it is. So no exceeds on both players right now.
Oh, yeah, so are we gonna get a real unblock? Yes, we got it. Unblockable setup from Zero, because that hits low, but then you're in the air and you try and do an attack. The game wants you to block the other way, but you can't because you have to block the little elf, Cyber Elf. It's bad news for Tessa.
Oh yeah. Zero said, Tessa, you looking like Sigma right now. It's time to be eradicated. Missing a juggle.
Alright, I've definitely been noticing that, you know, DaPlatinumTrim has been running away a lot with Zero. I don't blame him. You know, if I were against Tessa, I would run away too. I don't want to deal with Aokizeme.
Got some health back too. You saw he went for the exceed that recovers.
Yeah, interesting.
Not the exceed, sorry, the Cyber Elf. There we go.
It's one of the least used Cyber Elves because, to be fair, you're basically a sitting duck as Zero, so that's...
Oh.
I do respect the choice though, because it did give him more of a fighting chance, but unfortunately, Tessa just outplayed him just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Zero with that low health, man. We talk about, you know, how strong he is in a lot of fighting games, but he always has weaker health, right? Lower health in those games, and you see a big damage combo right there from Tessa, able to do it. Taking it back to the Ruined Bandit Factory. Oh, we blocked it, okay.
Yeah, that's the, so like 5 characters are tied with the lowest health in this game, and Zero is one of them. So, you know, mistakes are pretty costly against Zero. That's why, you know, I don't blame DaPlatinumTrim for just running away. He has already lost so much health, it's not even funny.
Oh my god, yeah, we're quickly look like we can go into the next game here. He gets to throw. Needs to start off well.
I personally wouldn't have gone for the Cyber Elf right there just because of how massive of a life difference that is, but I respect the commitment regardless.
Put the bomb! It's still not enough time to jump over. That was smart. Forcing the hand of Canyon to stop, and there it is again. Not gonna kill, far from it. This is actually one of the weaker, you know, exceeds, but the fact that he gets all of these buffs, right? He improves damage and speed. He gets more health.
Oh, that was so close, though.
Again, stole it from him at the very last second. Nice confirm.
Very nice confirm. Great chip damage, great block pressure. You know, cornered pufferfish is one of the worst situations you want to be in this game because, you know, if you're trapped in the corner with pufferfish, you're definitely screwed. Zero has you right in his hands and he can pretty much just do whatever you want. You're a sitting duck. Even with front step, that is just bad news. Oh.
Dude, the rod does so much. The triple rod does so much chip damage. I didn't realize that.
So much, and it's you're fast too, so you're good luck punishing it with front step even. You definitely can't punish that raw block.
Yeah, man. And I was gonna say, I want to give a big shout out to SNK because at this point, Zero is only like maybe half a year old, 0-1. So a lot of this stuff they had to create on their own. You know, the Cyber Elves. We've never actually seen the Cyber Elves outside of portraits in the Zero games, right? They're never defined. So for SNK to create these sprites and give them all this like characteristics, and of course with Zero giving him all these unique stuff, like it's really good.
Absolutely, and it's like the Mega Man 0-1 mechanic where, if you use a Cyber Elf, they're dead, they're gone forever. And
forever, yeah.
Very creative way of implementing it in a fighting game.
Oh, nice comp. Oh, wait, too far out?
Wow,
enough time to block the Rumble.
It's why, like, this iteration of Zero is my favorite in a fighting game, because every other one is like Mega Man X Zero, and I'm not dissing Mega Man X Zero. Who doesn't love Zero? But
for sure, the only person that doesn't love Zero is Canyon, as they're going to be taking this game by timeout, eliminating DaPlatinumTrim from the tournament. And with that, Zero dies yet again. I just want to run and gun, baby. Just like Mars People was going to try to do that here, but can the Mars People and Akuma be friends? We'll find out here.
Yeah, it doesn't seem likely. I mean, already Akuma playing some demon flips and the cross-up dive kick. That's another really great tool of Akuma's is his dive kick. Is not even just demon flip dive kick. It's like just his regular command normal dive kick is some of the best pressure as well on top of air fireball.
Wow, look at this domination. This corner is your home from now on. Mars People,
that was perfect, I think. Yeah, that was a perfect. Oh my god.
Crazy stuff. Mars People just doesn't have the tools really to create space. They excel when they have space, and we're seeing SideX just block here. Not sure what's going on.
Yeah, you're seeing it right now. Like, Mars People is a very lopsided character. Either he's the one controlling the space, or he's the one having to fight for it. And you're seeing it now. This is not a really bad matchup for him. He's just getting choked by so much pressure that he just can't really deal with. Because if he has to be the one playing offense, it just won't pan out for him.
Oh, dropping it again. I know Akuma has some fairly simple maximum combos too, right? You can do DP Tatsu, I think, no?
Yeah, he can do DP Tatsu, and he can do like like super DP into his like command normal. That was almost.
Yeah, good jump though. Last second, LegendaryBlueShirt recognized it.
Could bring this back though. It looks like it. Wait, no.
Chip is going to be it. Another time over, man. We got a lot of time over victories tonight here in SVC Chaos.
Yeah, that is the game after all. I mean, the timer is actually, it says that it's 60 seconds, but it's actually 70 seconds for the rounds for some reason. But when both players know what they're doing, it can get pretty humble for both of them, or more footsies, more honest in a sense, and they can definitely time out quite easily.
Alright, there's a UFO. Wow, just exercising that Ashura warp right through. SideX has been in control pretty much this entire game, even with the health deficit here. Still feel like they're in charge.
For sure. We're seeing a total 180. Like, SideX was just dominating last match, and now this match is Mars People taking the space.
Ooh, cool. Spikes down. Oh, and again. Okay.
Okay. Just one more hit, and that's all you need. There you go.
I didn't even see the little fireball floating in between Akuma's.
Legit, I didn't either until it just came out of nowhere and hit him out.
Oh. Wow, just gonna throw.
I'm just enamored right now because you can tell both players are like really locked in. They're fighting for their lives, but
Oh yeah. Definitely want to stay in this bracket here. Big whiff punish there. Look, I think that's Crouch D. I'm not too familiar with his normals, right? Because of the tentacles. Can't tell what's what, but
I'm admittedly not super familiar either, but that's just because, it's like very detailed animations, but on top of the fact that, like, you know, they're all tentacles, so it blends in a little.
Beep, 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 badoop. He just said, I'm going to destroy your whole family. That's what that win quote said.
Yeah, we SNK, when SVC 2 drops, give us a Mars People translator. We gotta know what Mars People is speaking.
What they're saying, right? I need that.
For all we know, he's speaking the most nasty quotes you'll ever see in your life, or he's probably like the most humble guy you'll ever meet in the universe.
Yeah, he getting humbled right now by his whole Tatsu demon flip combo. Again, the meaty fireballs are such a problem with Akuma. Right out of the corner. Hold that unblockable yet again, and then we got the homies coming through. He can assure warp through. I think he tried to, but
yeah, it certainly looked like it.
Yeah.
Okay, nice teleport. Oh, it was gonna happen eventually. Those demon flips, no matter how careful you try and play, they eventually open you up. Never a pretty sight. Oh, wait, he got dodged the third one. How?
Put them back in. Nice uppercut yet again.
Yeah, for like those who don't know, the UFO super has a blind spot in the middle. Outside of that, it's unblockable. So yeah, you have to maneuver out of the way, or else you're getting hit.
Yeah, you don't even want to deal with it. Just like that right there, using the teleport to go through the fireballs, live a little bit longer. But Akuma is on death's door, and he is. Final game between these two players here. Call the homies up. Let them know we about to serve. Okay, that was smart. Using the DP just to escape. Right? Get out of the clutches of Akuma.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I'm a fan of like special moves being used as movement options, right? When you can.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's like you can see it with both of these characters. Right? Okay, that was perfectly spaced by SideX. I think he knew exactly where that UFO was gonna land, so he just said, yeah. "I'll just sit here. You know what? I'll play his game a little, be polite."
He's like, "Oh, he's not like us, bro. He's not from here." UFOs are out. Kuma's health's getting low. We still have access to XC.
Yeah,
things can turn around rather quickly.
I wonder if he's trying to. Oh, yeah. It was good to be cautious with that. You didn't want to throw it out because even though it is unblockable, well, not unblockable, it's a grab. But... All
right. This should be a fun matchup, Lich.
Absolutely. I'm not super familiar with Dhalsim, admittedly, but still, this ain't gonna look very good for Dhalsim because, I mean, okay, they can both zone, but the thing with Tessa is you don't really zone with her. I mean, she has the fireball, and yeah, she has some zoning tools, but you don't really play her like a zoner because, you know, again, Hiroki Zeme is so good. You play her more like a footsies character. You want those knockdowns, and so she is going to eventually close the gap as well. But even in spite of all that, you know, Dhalsim's extended her boxes are quite a pain for him to have to live with.
We are letting all the quotes go in there. They're having a full-on conversation, and that was one of the recent changes, right?
I think
because there was
remember.
I know there was a patch that they had that Code Mystics put up for the game, and I think slowing down the dialogue was one of them, you know, which is good because the dialogue is really fast in the game.
Yeah, because I was like about to say that was like one of the longest intros in the game, I think, right there.
There we go, and already JinXHand looking real good right now. Oh, get out of the air, gets chopped up, slash. Okay, I'm messing up my words. Let's go.
JinXHand just humbling my own commentary. I'm the expert on this game. I'm being like, oh, you know, Dhalsim, he's probably not going to perform very well here. He's probably going to get smoked by Tessa. And well, here we are. Dhalsim's the one smoking Tessa instead.
He got the stream on and he heard you. So what you say? So I'm going to show this Lich guy. Dhalsim is top tier, man. There it is. He's a command grab, though. Unblockable time. And we get opened up. Hey! It's the full on Exceed yet again. It's so ironic that Dhalsim's Exceed has like so short range. compared to what he does as a character, right? All the range he usually has. And there's another spin to win. Dive kicks coming through.
Surprisingly paying off very well. Because I was about to say, like, one of the things that Dhalsim absolutely cannot compare to Tessa with is that he just has, like, no combos, really. And meanwhile, Tessa is, like, he gets one knockdown and she gets all the damage for it. So Dhalsim has to exchange way more than most other characters just to equal out in damage.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it happens. I mean, I like the idea that we're going to establish that we have teleport. Perhaps maybe teleport the opposite direction, but got mixed up there. We see Kane starting to trade in the air. That's really what the problem is, right? Using the yoga diving headbutts and the you know, the drill kicks is like, that's really what it's coming down to, is those instant drill kicks, right?
Yeah.
You're seeing that.
Like, even with front step accounted for, you know, it's not exactly a guarantee you can even punish it because, you know, depending on their positioning, they'll land before you finish the front step, or it's just, you know, you can't really guarantee you'll actually be able to get the room to get any kind of punish on it, so it's really good pressure.
Oh, yeah.
You just gotta time that front step really well, and that's easier said than done, even with more experienced players.
For sure. Especially, you know, you tack on like the heat of the moment, right? The battle is going on. You're really hyper fixated on certain things. So having that punish, that's what it really does separate the stronger players from the others, like you said earlier.
Yeah, like front step, you know, it doesn't look like it per se. You can essentially, I guess, not the mechanic itself, because I don't want people to misunderstand me, but like the interaction of the mechanic is sort of like third strike parries. Like, you gotta decide what your punish is right now. You cannot decide like later after you finish the front step, you know, in like half a second. You need to decide, okay, what am I going to do after this front step? And then the other person as well, they have to immediately think like, okay, how do I deal with front step? If I can, what are my options? I need to decide right now. It is so much easier said than done. It's not even funny.
Speaking of deciding, these two players deciding to keep these characters, Dhalsim for JinXHand, Canyon again on Tessa. This is game 3 between the two. We're seeing these adaptations from Canyon getting a little more aggressive and just looking for air-to-airs, right? You have the health lead, so matching Dhalsim in the air with air-to-air is not a bad idea. Dash step command grab. And reading those teleports too. We're landing on the right side and punishing them appropriately.
Yeah, Dhalsim's movement, his like mix-up options have.
Oh. You try to dash step grab me? Hold the 16. JinXHand, round point.
Yeah, it's really like forcing Canyon to change up his gameplay against Dhalsim just with all the movement and pokes. And you just saw right there, he failed to punish the dive kick as well. Ooh. It's really putting Tessa into a tumble right now.
Yeah, doing a good job. Blowbacks to keep the distance away from this Dhalsim. But I like that. Yeah, you see that Canyon has been liking to go for grabs and command grabs a lot. Reusing the dive kicks in the headbutt there is pretty much stopping that. Just got him again. Yeah. Now it checks you. Lock to the corner. This is looking all JinXHand right now. Combos into the Exceed and turns the tide of the battle back, Lich.
It will kill, yes.
Don't even call Sajam. Don't let James Shin know. That is definitely killing.
Yeah, speaking of, I want to see some SVC combos and will it kill? Where are those combos? Alright, so Dhalsim keeping up the pressure. It's really Tessa struggling right now.
Yeah, even with that clapback at the end, you see that JinXHand is still committing to the bit, right? Just going right for the dive kick mash, and it's working. Yeah. You can't throw, can't press a button. Oh, this is looking like it's going to be over. JinXHand taking the win over Canyon. Canyon had a very impressive show in this tournament utilizing Tessa, but they are eliminated. I see a lot of candy corn deniers in the chat. I'm gonna have to let Tong know we should charge you guys for the watching, for the viewership, but right now we got these two gladiators charging in head first. Lattenx against MooMaster. It's winners finals. First of 3 set here. Terry Bogard versus Vega.
Yeah, this is going to be a very interesting match because, I mean, you know, Lattenx and MooMaster, you know, they're friends in real life, and, well, maybe not real life, I don't know where they live. but you know they talk a lot. They're always talking at majors. You know, they're buddy. They practice a lot.
I was gonna say that's where you're wrong because no one's really Lattenx friend, but you know, it happens. Here we go though. MooMaster with the air throw. That was very friendly.
Interestingly, he's doing really good with Vega. I would have imagined that Terry would have been giving him a lot more trouble just to put up with the fight, but I guess maybe Vado is just not familiar with the matchup.
Oh, you want to come front step, sir? Hold this Scarlet Terror, but we don't have access to that, and in that case, Lattenx could have definitely kept the pressure going. So good stuff.
That was exactly what I was talking about earlier, doing front step into Super X. See, MooMaster displayed it perfectly right there.
It's good stuff. Oh, okay. Holding back there. Just a cross up, bust the wolf. It doesn't matter, throw it out.
Yeah, that's one of Vado's famous strategies. After Buster Roll, he just throws out another Buster Roll because you're not expecting it or you didn't now let's check him. It always catches off people like 75% of the time at least.
It's pretty stupid, but that's a smart tick throw. Going for it yet again. Oh, I thought that was going to go over his head. Another tick throw.
Plank. Oh.
Buster was coming again. We got a little bit of maximum. Oh no, I thought he was going to use it just to close the distance.
Or it's possible he was also just looking for the max mode confirm as well, or some variant of it.
Yeah, true. Got maximum on Vega. Does Vega even have any max combos?
He does, but the actual likelihood you'll be...
Yo, front step super to the other side? Nah, MooMaster, you kind of crazy with it. I don't think I've seen that before.
I respect MooMaster so much more now with that, because I played quite a lot of Vega myself in this game, even though I shouldn't because it's so bad. But you know, I've done that a lot of times myself. It is so satisfying, so gratifying when you do it. It's like you feel like you're on another level just because of the sheer like intensity. Like, oh yeah, I just did a cross-up super on the spot.
You talk about intensity, bro. That intense final seconds of that game there, getting the front step throw. Super competitive between these two. I don't know, man. We might need to move Vega up this tier list. We might need the new video, Lich. More content, you know what I'm saying? Vega top tier, and then you just pop spacing over it. Come on, bro. Here we go with the throw. But no, that was, seriously, that was really cool to see. Vega Super is a charge. It's a charge move. Back forward, and kick. So for him to do the hop step, he had to do BC, right? Was that BC to get that?
No, he actually did the dash input. I could tell, like, since it's the super, you don't need to do the BC input. You can just do dash and it will still buffer. If it were a special move though, then absolutely he would have had to use BC.
Oh, you about to hold all these Buster Wolves. No punish for you.
Yeah, with Vega, it's just better to spend the meter, even if it's on like blowback, because he does have max mode combos, but they're corner only, and frankly, good luck actually using them. Otherwise, okay, it's getting tight.
I mean, I was gonna say most we could do is like try to build health, try to build meter in that situation.
You could do like a special move, like the rolling ball special move into like his backflips. You could do that to like make it safer, you know. In the event that something gets blocked and the opponent front steps, you could use it to escape. So there is that for max mode, but that's a very niche option, and to be honest, you still wouldn't use it that often, more just to be annoying as Vega. But it's not the worst option.
Gotcha. Gotcha, light punch, just to punish. Can't get much off the block per knuckle, but still anything is damage. And okay, good 2D anti-air moved out of the way. And we're just stopping those throw attempts. I like it.
Okay, MooMaster learned his lesson. He knew he was gonna go for another Buster Wolf.
Yeah, it really is the Vato special. The few times I've played him in this game. Oh, we try to get the Scarlet Terror in there. And Vato just looking for one more hit. Should do, and there's the trade. Yeah, I mean, it's so good. You have to front step, I believe, like, soon as the first punch of the Buster Wolf connects, right? You have to front step that, I think, to go through the blast, so you're able to punish. But Dude, this game, there's a lot of moves that are like relatively safe, and it's hard to deal with stuff like that, especially from certain angles too. If he spaces out the burn knuckle, you're not gonna have much room to block the blast from it. So in some cases, it's better to take the chip and then, you know, just hope you have enough life to live.
Absolutely, and that's also what makes, if your character has it, if that's what makes like invulnerable moves really strong front step punishers as well, because you know, if you have invulnerability on your startup, then you know it doesn't matter what punish you do after front step, you effectively, it's a free punish for front step, and it becomes significantly safer too. Right? Granted, we don't see that with either Terry or Vega, but it's still.
Burn knuckle seems to be a good option in this matchup too, right? Big advancing hitbox, and it's good on the angle where he's able to stop Vega's air approach.
Yeah, for sure. Or crack shoot as well. Just because the fact that like Vega's buttons really aren't that good, so it doesn't really get to pressure crack shoot much either. Well, I guess you could do flip kick, but that's still a commitment.
Oh, a little greedy there. And the classic Terry combo, double C for the super at the end. Vato's making these adaptations, looking good doing it. MooMaster with the anti-air crouch C.
Yeah, MooMaster losing his cool a little, playing a little more recklessly than he has before, but he's sort of evening it out right now.
Yeah. I mean, this is just an uphill battle, right? Vega's not supposed to be doing well against Terry Bogard, but we're making it work. Tracks him down. Buster Wolf is so cheap in this game. I believe this is like the best Buster Wolf has ever been.
Oh, it has to be. I don't think anything comes close.
Hey, who knows? Next week is Street Fighter 6. That could be a stupid super. It could be safe on block, but right now we're just gonna hop to build bar. MooMaster with the lead, tries to go for the anti-air super. Vato's not in time to get the punish. That's very fortunate for MooMaster. There it is.
Another thing I've noticed watching Vato, thinking about it, I don't think he ever goes for the AB throw. So those who don't know, you have two throws, AB forward throw and CD back throw. When you do a throw break, you have to guess 50-50 which button combo you use to break the throw. I think Vato he's only going for back throws, so you know, as long as MooMaster reads the throw itself, he can just break the throw and he'll always break out of it, because Vato just isn't mixing it up, and he keeps giving, you know, Vega more space to roam around with, and you know that's making it harder for him. Even though he still wins the matchup, he's just making it unnecessarily difficult to, you know, keep Vega pinned down.
It looks like he's trying to now. He's got the corner. Something else we forgot to mention with throws. Throws pick meter if you use them without if you whiff them. Landing them, they're fine, but whiffing throws, you will expend meter. And of course, the 2C is going to close out that round. Vato's up 2-1 over MooMaster. I remember, like I said, MooMaster did play Balrog, and I believe Violent Ken. We might see a character change, but they've been playing Vega all tournament. We'll see.
I don't remember Balrog, but he definitely played Violent Ken, and he did also play Earthquake. I think Tessa as well.
Okay, you know what? It might have just been that character, not Balrog, but it might have just been Violent Ken that I remember.
Yeah,
here we go.
Probably. That was, I think, his first pick too, when he like was first in bracket. And interesting thing about the throws costing meter too. So like when you have full meter, you automatically enter max mode. It's not ideal. People love to, you know, crap on the game for the fact throws cost meter, but you can use that to your own advantage to control when you enter max mode, in case you don't want to just enter it right away. Or say,
okay. Yeah, no, I'm with you. So it's like if you, like right now, if Vato didn't want maximum, he could have just whipped the throw right there to use a little bit of meter to get him out of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Or say it's...
We just gotta put a big Looney Tunes logo on top of this game here.
You absolutely do need to, including Vega earlier when he was doing those wall dives, just traveling the entire screen. Yeah, it's like it's more noticeable when it's like round transition and say your next hit is going to kill the opponent, but it puts you into max mode. You don't want that because then it'll put you right back at regular 2 bars when the next round starts. So you whiff a throw on purpose, so you start with more meter than you would if you had just decided not to whiff the throw on purpose to like enter max mode.
Oh, yep. I was scouting that out there. I was wondering if he's gonna go for it. It's still at a health deficit here. I mean, the most MooMaster can do. Yeah, I was gonna say that's the best we can do, right? Is for, get a game round 3. If anything.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Oh. Yes.
Oh! Wake up, super. MooMaster's still alive. There's still blood in that cow.
I also do respect MooMaster not using the, well, this is 2 notes. I respect MooMaster not using Vega's, like, standing B at all, because that's it looks like it's a good normal, but it is awful for Vega. You should never use it. Meanwhile, Vadohim.
I'm sorry, but this is good stuff here, man. Utilizing that 30-frame charge time, that SNK charge time for the Capcom characters, and we can abuse these really good, just air movement, right? Try to go for the super.
Absolutely. Meanwhile, Vadohim himself, I mean, it's going to be harder to use in this matchup just because of the nature of the character, but he definitely, in all of his matches, he should use Terry's standing B more, because that's just like a genuinely really good button that you can't quite contest with. Even with front step, it's just free pressure for him, and it's quite suffocating to deal with when you space it right. And yet, Vadohim just never uses it. It's one of Terry's best buttons, to be honest.
1 second. I don't think he's going to be able to get this. Even text to throw for the win there. MooMaster keeping himself alive, turning up the aggression, the annoyance, I should say. That's the A word I was looking for. And it looked like Vato was starting to get a little annoyed at the end there. And I like it, though. We're taking it to the final game here, Lich.
Final game, and he's always committed to Terry, so you gotta respect that, but he definitely needs to switch up his gameplay a little. Because MooMaster's catching on. He knows his habits.
Yeah, he tried to read the burn knuckle there and punish on the way down, but still wasn't fast enough normal from Vega. Okay, meets him in the air with the jump B. Like you said, maybe use that stand B a little bit more too. And there's the quick confirm. 2B, 2A, 3C into burn knuckle. Terry's one of the fortunate characters that came over from KOF to keep his KOF, bread and butter combo.
It's just interesting too in general that like Terry, he's usually a really humble character in KOF. Not that good. Like, he's okay, but, very often lower tier. And like 2002 as well, he's one of the weakest characters. Meanwhile, he comes into this game and SK just gives him everything. Like, okay, we feel bad for you, Terry. Let's just make you one of the most annoying characters in the game.
Yeah, easily one of the best Terry Bogarts. If you see Vato closing it out there, not only did he win that round, but MooMaster wasted the Exceed, the Scarlet Terror, so we won't be able to whip punish Burn Knuckles here. Yeah, looks like Vato's getting a good beat on those air-to-airs, leading with the jump Bs, and there it is, landing again on the Burn Knuckle.
Good use of the backflips. Make sure Vato doesn't get any room to pressure you.
Ooh, bust the wolf from downtown.
Ooh.
Smiling, yeah, not that time.
I respect the decision, though. He had the right call. It just wasn't fast enough.
Yep, and the jump B. Lattenx takes that game, and he will advance into the grand finals winner's side. Chaos, virtually 2 aliens going at each other. I mean, Dhalsim's human, but he might as well be alien. He's going to teach him yoga. I mean, that's a lot of limbs to stretch out there. Beat, boop, boop.
I mean, yeah, you got like a lifetime student right there. You can make a killing off of that.
He has so many different poses he can stretch him out in, like eat your heart out, DDP Yoga. Right now we're getting these dive kicks on deck.
Okay, so like real talk, this is one matchup I absolutely wish I had my best friend and server owner of the SVC Neo Geo Battle Costume Discord, LCMI, to have fill me in on the deets, because legit I don't know anything about this matchup.
They both teleported on the same frame. That should have ripped the void into the universe there. Oh, jumping out of it. I'm not sure what Dhalsim could do, like you said, in this matchup. Maybe establish the life lead and just run away and try to pick up those big limbs, but...
I mean, I don't know what Mars people could do either. I mean, they're both zoners, but it's like... Genuinely, this is the one of those matchups I'm just stumped on. Like, okay, Mars people wants to control the screen, and he can do that comfortably, even though Dhalsim can get in his face easier, just with like his air normals and pressure. It's not suffocating, is the thing. Like, it's annoying, but it's not suffocating for Mars people. Meanwhile, like, you know, Dhalsim, he can't really play the zoning game as much. He still can, but not as much because he doesn't want to give Mars people the room for comfort to be able to like establish his control. So it's just a like really interesting dilemma between both characters.
It is, but this first round's about to be done. There is the DP. Either you're gonna get hit by that or the satellite. And JinXHand was doing a okay job, I would say, beforehand. Had the life lead, deciding to go in, and that was ultimately the downfall, right? They just couldn't really get their second win. Hopefully we can take some of that information, change up our mindset a bit, and try to turn things around here. You fail. You fail. Hesitation on the throw.
It was like, yeah, do I want to be merciful with you? And nah, I'll just eat you. Okay, he's making a fight for himself. He's doing good. Back throw, interesting choice. I guess he went for back throw just because he thought he would break the forward throw. So.
Yeah, that's a good catch right there, and good win too from Jinx. I was just gonna say, you know, get that life lead and chill back. I see no reason to try to advance. When you see him going in, that's often his detriment. So. Gonna trade. Just a hair out of place with that Yoga Inferno.
It's every time they teleport at the same time.
Oh, mistimed it. Got the first hit of the teleport, so not the unblockable.
Ooh. Okay. So, LegendaryBlueShirt could close it out. Could close it out, but I don't know.
Ooh.
Alright.
I want to see that exceed from one of these players come out here. Going for the yoga, yeah, the yoga stream, yoga drill, I should say. Oh, try to reach out. I think the other one would have worked. Oh no, he didn't go for exceed. Yeah, I was expecting it too.
I was too, but that would have been that was the safer call to go for, in my opinion, because you know you want to guarantee it.
Oh! Yeah. We go for our exceed instead. Instead, I should say, we're gonna go to game 3. Devotion. All is true devotion. Oh, my brother, testify.
Yeah, you definitely could have gone for XC when Mars people juggled right there. I do think it was better to just go for the reset because, you know, you would have gotten the chance to possibly open up Dhalsim yet again and then guarantee a kill with XC. Meanwhile, I think Dhalsim would have still lived if he did go for XC, so it still would have been some work for him to close the gap. Either way.
Hey, listen, it's definitely a great observation there. Could have actually probably gotten him the game, right? I think so. Oh!
Yeah. Ooh, nice. Perfectly timed combo.
LegendaryBlueShirt. Round point again. Oh! Just a yoga fire.
You know, I'm wondering to myself, I think for as much as we're learning the matchup on the spot right now, I think it's the same for both of these players. Well, maybe less so JinXHand, but definitely LegendaryBlueShirt. I can't imagine he's fought very much Dhalsim to begin with.
Absolutely. This is the first and only player I've seen like an actual match with Dhalsim here in both TNS tournaments, so.
Yeah, he's like just one of the rarest characters, and I can't really blame him for not, blame people for not picking him, because he really does just feel like he's playing Street Fighter.
Nicely done. Stays alive. JinXHand just needs that extra round. Actually, this is it for both these players. This is the last 2 out of 3 set of the tournament.
Every time. I just have to point out, every time they teleport at the same time.
It's like synchronized swimming at this point, you know?
They share
Legs in the air.
same brain cell.
Jump back normals. Doing a good job at sniping out those yoga headbutts until that point. Of course, commentators curse, as they say.
Okay, good pressure, good pressure. If I were Mars people, I would just blow back. Oh!
If you were Mars people, you would just exceed and you would get the dub, as we've seen LegendaryBlueShirt lands it right there. Finals, you get one more set here. Somebody will go home, the other will move on to grand finals to meet Dhalsim.
Okay, really good progress by Vega so far. $5 contribution. Thank you, Lucas.
Shout out to Lucas W holding it down on the production end as well. Oh, that fireball just ended. He almost landed on the popcorn. Huh? Oh. Other side.
Yeah, another interesting matchup. It's probably not as terrible of a matchup for Vega, to be honest. I mean, I still think it might... Well, I don't know, actually. It's gonna be a lopsided matchup for one of these characters, but it's probably more like a 6-4 for one of them. I don't think it's too bad because I really gotta consider this matchup. I'm not 100% sure about it. This is what I'm talking about when like every character is playing their own game, because like, you know, Vega, on paper, he should be the antithesis to this kind of playstyle, yet at the same time, Mars People does have tools that cover the whole screen that should ideally counter Vega and his own shenanigans, like UFO and...
Really we could just backflip out there, though. Don't have to deal with the UFO. But yeah, I was thinking maybe the Azuna, like the dive attack. I was thinking that right there could be used really well in this matchup, since Mars People like to take to the skies as Savage X Squid comes through with the $25 contribution. Thank you so much, homeboy. Really appreciate that. Hope you're enjoying the SVC chaos here. MooMaster is up around. Both players still have access to Exceed, and we can let it rip here. We're both in the red. Ooh, talking about letting it rip, right?
Absolutely. Nice. Not gonna kill, but there you go.
Pixel left brings us to 67.70. You can get us to $70, guys. Help us out here. Vato,
Yeah,
hope you're watching. You're in your top 3, bro. So you owe me Taco Bell, whatever place you get.
All for SVC chaos. Let's get to 70.
Nice.
So seeing more of the same as we did last match. Nice air throw.
He can't do anything after that overhead, right? That's just to sneak in a little more damage.
Yeah, it's just sneaking a little more damage. I don't remember frame data on it, to be honest, but I don't think it's probably all that good, because it's kind of one of the things, the overheads don't really have the best frame data in this game, but it depends per character too.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense. He's getting a lot of mileage out of it, though. And that was a unique jumping combo he did earlier. He got a deep jump C and immediately went into the flip kick, knowing that the 2C might not be fast enough to get like a full-on connection. So great awareness from MooMaster. That's definitely an old game thing to it. We can't say it enough. MooMaster really, really strong at some of these classic titles. So
yeah, especially Super Turbo, like I think is one of his main games. He plays Vega in that game, so he's right at home with this character.
Definitely Karnav's Revenge, as you can tell.
Oh yeah, that too.
The Ray picture. Ooh. Speaking of rays, got the gun rays. Ooh.
It's like as the matches tick down, it's like both players, they're basically just looking out for each other and just trying to bait out the other player, just get some kind of poke in. You know, these aren't combo characters, so they just have to play the raw footsies poking you.
Right now, that's... Yeah, just the buttons. No, I feel you. There's still some footsies level to that too, you know what I mean? But we've been taken to the skies primarily.
They're playing very patiently with both each other, and honestly, even with front step, it wouldn't make too much of a difference for either character, to be honest. Not that I think anyways.
Trying to put some hit boxes out there, and a big DP. Had to jump from full screen scouted, but there is the front step super. MooMaster showing that they're really good at hitting that. We blocked the overhead finally. Looks like Legendary Blue Shirt is coming alive. Let's go for the unblockable. Doesn't get it, but lands on an Azuna drop instead.
Great use back. Oh, he still got hit by the last one.
Yeah, dashed in, but again goes for the desperation move. This could be a 3-0 here, man. Impressive stuff from MooMaster, if so. Ooh.
Oh, I know he definitely had to have tried going for DP there, and it dropped because of the fact that most people ended up switching sides. So I could rip his combo right there.
Yeah. It's the unfortunate. You have to kind of walk in place to allow it to hit. Good patience. Went up the throw attempt. Gets the cross slash, and we're in dangerous territory. Exceed for both characters here. Vega can definitely land one and close out Legendary Blue Shirt. And he knows that. I think he's going to be a bit more patient. Jumps out of the corner just to set up the UFO.
Nice bit on the Exceed. Okay.
Still not over. The throw, but the UFO. Shout outs to the Mars homies. Had to call the homie up and let him know. Thanks for the help.
Nice overhead. Okay, yeah, that's one thing MooMaster is doing really consistently landing is those air throws. Also really good like free damage for him as well.
Ooh.
Masterful uses of those backflips as well to avoid the ring super.
MooMaster's been doing really good with his evasive tactics. We'll see if that super was all we needed though. Legendary Blue Shirt needs to find a way to draw this to another game to stay alive here. We still have access to Exceed too.
Yeah, you could definitely kill with Exceed at this point. So just find the one opening and he's got it. And it's an instant overhead Exceed too, so really he could just anti-air with it and got a low got a low preemptive there. Okay, great.
Dude, that throw did so much damage. I was not expecting that. Beep boop bada bing. All right, see, sometimes you just need a good friend to hold you down to start the motivational process for you to make the comeback that you need.
Absolutely.
SNK, we need a Mars people game.
We need more. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say like you know Astrobot, just that but Mars people.
Oh, absolutely. We need more Metal Slug in general.
Oh yeah. Oh, we're getting the new Metal Slug.
Yeah, some point soon. I forget when the release date is, but they did have the demo for it.
The slow walk. For the trade, jump siege from Vega, tries to dash throw. Gets the throw there. Yeah, at this point anything will do, any trade. Chip damage is imminent too. Gonna be hard for Legendary Blue Shirt just to land some type of offense. I mean, we're putting those fireballs out. Oh, got the combo from it. Oh, too much startup on the super.
Yeah, he would have been better off just pressing the button or maybe even DP, to be honest.
Nope.
Nice.
Here the airs and yeah, just looking for that approach. MooMaster though slides through the fireball.
Yeah, I mean, he's making a comeback for himself, LegendaryBlueShirt. He's on the life lead by quite a lot. Huge life lead now. He's laying the pressure.
Don't care about your iframes and your backflips. You gotta dodge these both attacks. And yeah, I mean, we're seeing the comeback happen in real time, Lich. This could be a game 5. Just blocking, trying to get something. Like, he's scrapping right here. Block will set up again. Vega down to red health. Perfect roll. UFO's out for again.
Doing really good. Both players are tried to throw out the XC, but got a little careless there.
Still a good position up until we dashed into our Exceed. Anti-air, no, too slow. Do it again. I knew it! Let's go!
Wait, he's not dead though. Wait.
Oh, wake up throw for the kill! Let's go, game 5. LegendaryBlueShirt doing it for all the PP poopers out there. All the Mars people.
You gotta love it. You just gotta love it.
Damn, the clutch factor. He put out his tentacle with all the friends and they did the Yu-Gi-Oh! Like hand thing. It's like, if we just trust each other, we got this.
Alright, MooMaster's playing a lot more aggressively now. Like he took offense to that last match. He's laying down the offense now. He's not holding back. He wants that grand final spot.
Oh, of course. There's a lot more money between second place and third place, right? And potentially even first. So you want to make sure you get that one as we close it out with the diving claw. MooMaster again, set point.
I respect him sticking to the character this entire bracket. I guess last tournament when he was playing, it was like he had to just figure out, okay, who do I want to play long term? And then he just found inner peace with Vega.
Inner peace for sure, and it's working out. Gets the cross slash. Yeah, this is still good for him. He's got maximum, so we might see. There it is, level 1 super ripping already. And Vega does have a maximum combo too. I remember seeing something. You can cancel Crystal Flash into a flip kick.
Yeah, it's like, it's a corner-only combo, but it's like, good luck actually doing it in a real match.
Oh! Didn't get all of that Exceed though, so it doesn't take as much health.
Still valuable damage, but it's not looking good for him. Oh, he got thrown.
Lands into the throw. Vega thwarting the comeback of LegendaryBlueShirt. But he was doing it, man. I gotta give him props for that. Let's go.
Let's get hyped for this chat. Let's get the show on the road.
Know it.
We saw it earlier that, you know, this is not a good matchup for Vega because, you know, he has no free reign to just fly. He has free reign to fly around, but at most he's going to be annoying against Terry, who has just the most impressive offense in this game. Yeah, at the same time, Vadahim just doesn't seem terribly familiar with the matchup either. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that MooMaster can get away with just by virtue of the lack of knowledge.
Yeah, and even the minute Vato gets some knowledge in him, you know, just, you know, the old Roddy Piper, right? You ask the questions, I change the answers. We could see MooMaster change up his air trajectory, right? And kind of thwart Vato, try to punish with super, nobody home for either of them.
Of course, goes yet another Cluster Wolf. That's kind of why I was saying earlier, I don't think it was against MooMaster, but against someone. I felt like he was getting a little flowcharty. Yeah.
I mean, if the flowchart works, you saw MooMaster going for the overhead there, missing the right button. You know, as someone who's played Vato numerous times, he'll tell you all you have to do is front step, bust the wolf. I've yet to see anybody in this tournament successfully front step and punish it. So I don't know. Maybe he was telling that to get in my head. He is in Winner's Side Grand Finals now.
It is a knowledge check on the front step after all, because like you were saying earlier, you do have to front step the first like punch, the initial punch itself, so that you go by flames, and that's what gives you the ability to punish the Buster Wolf super. And you do have to time it well as 2.
There's a flip kick. Bang, missing the burning. Yeah, just throwing out those air jump Bs, knowing that MooMaster likes to go for that, yeah. The flip dives, but he's not getting them. There's a quick combo. Ooh, I wonder if that, I was just gonna say, and there's the XC combo with the Link combo styling on him. I was gonna say, Lich, that bar C anti-air 100% was supposed to be Scarlet Terror there, but I think he just didn't get it. And then going for it at that second time was to pretty much like, yeah, I meant to do this last time. You know, we've all been there.
For sure, for sure. Alright, MooMaster playing more, you know, patiently and a little defensively with Vega. Not working out so far, but he's looking for ways to open Votto back up, or at least, you know, escape his pressure.
Show.
I think, from the looks of it, it looks like, you know, Votto's starting to, like, really pick up on MooMaster's habits specifically, or at least the matchup in general. Because he's more of a life lead, and, Votahim is just keeping his distance, he's keeping his space, and it's working out, because MooMaster's struggling to open it up.
Yeah, he's doing a good job. Got hit by the super. I mean, MooMaster's starting to tap the health, but we have maximum. That's like unlimited Busta Wolves coming up. Eats a throw instead. Yeah, MooMaster's getting out of there. I mean, he still has 2 bars, so deal with it. Oh! Oh my god, I got tricked up there too. Yeah, the crossover.
No escape.
Okay, good grab, good grab. And yo, there you go again. He always goes for the back throw. He never changes it up as Terry, so you really only have to read the throw, like the throw break itself, and you're good to go.
Yeah, he's definitely reading that too. Good punish on the the burn knuckle. Got the throw. Vato, yeah, he likes to go for those tick throws, looking for the big cross up there, but out of range. Terry's jump D really good in this game too. He's got a bigger hitbox, but you gotta time your jump. There is no short hops in this game, by the way. Anyone coming over from KOF, which hurts a lot of characters confirms, just because, you know, in KOF you have to hit limbs. You have to hit your limb super low to their body to get like combos, and it's hard to do in this game because there's no short hops. But we're gonna hop over those buttons with the dash slash there as MooMaster takes his first game in his grand final set.
To be fair, yeah, it does hurt characters, but this game, if we gave like Geese and Orochi Iori hops, or Shin Akuma, yeah, so we'd have some problems.
Shin Akuma with hops, bro, just short hop double fireball. It's like wherever it lands, I'm just gonna convert.
Yeah, that would be a nightmare from hell itself. Or
they just crossed up with that? Ow. That's a throw.
Really risky slide, but it paid out.
Too high. And
yeah.
Too far. Vato thought he got close C there. Got the far C.
Still, I mean, both players are doing pretty good even right now. Votto's got the life lead, but not by too much. MooMaster could definitely bring it back, although he has to hurry.
Yeah, the good jump B. He needs to land something very pivotal here, and I like that from Vato. Good stuff. The blowback just to force him to spend a little bit more time getting up there, and even force him to spend some meter at the end. Not a good look for MooMaster. He's out of Exceed too. Gonna have to make sure he can start with the health lead, but Vato with the quick confirm. It just, at this point, it's like just pressing buttons, right?
Honestly, yeah, it's like, yeah, they're pressing buttons and they're doing it well, but I don't want to say they're on autopilot, but in a sense it kind of feels like it because they have their game plan. They know what they need to do. It's just a matter of who executes their game plan better, and so far it's been Vatahim, but it is 1-1, so...
Trades again, but yeah, Vega doesn't have much health. We haven't seen a rising tackle yet. I mean, you know, Terry could definitely bust that out. It's a charge move in this game, so it's a little more committable, but still, it's a good anti-air option. We're getting opened up here. Tries to dash step to punish. And we are just flipping. MooMaster with the cross slash. Looking like ST Vega in these streets.
That was such a scary, like, commitment to make, but it panned out. I'm surprised it did. I was for sure. Well, then again, Arlie and Chad is correct. He thought it was never anti-aired in his life.
Yeah, might have to look into that, you know, because quickly MooMaster has taken this life lead and potentially the game.
Vato's got the confirms, he's got the pressure, but MooMaster's got the annoying part, top to bottom, and just getting on Vatahim's nerves for sure.
He's literally opening it up like Vato like 50 times in the round, and Vato just needs like a good hit. Burn knuckles into the corner. Even Terry's confused. He doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah, he's like asking, "Are you okay?" when no one's in front of him, but instead above him.
Bro, if that Exceed put Vega on the ground, I was gonna start laughing. Ooh, good block on a cross up. 9 seconds left. MooMaster with the trade, bringing things back. He is one more game away, Lich, from a bracket reset.
This will be interesting if he manages to reset bracket.
Wonder what Vato's gonna do. I don't think I've ever seen him play another character. Maybe Genjuro, perhaps, but I don't know if you want to do that, you know?
I know he plays Genjuro and Neo Geo Coliseum. I think he says he plays Tessa against Geese. Interestingly enough. It was either Geese or Orochi Iori, but I'm pretty sure he says he played Tessa against Geese specifically, but only against Geese.
Yeah, but we haven't seen any Geese, so Terry instead tries to dash step through, but the fireball lingering, able to help him there. Both players going for the throw, but Vega outwins. So is one throw better than the other? Like, is the AD throw better than the CD?
Honestly, not really, at least not in my opinion. They're more or less the same for...
Gotcha.
Yeah. If there was someone like Zero, then like back throw would have a ton of use because of it being a hard knockdown. But yeah, no, for someone like Vega or even Terry, it's kind of whatever.
Oh, there's a throw. Almost whiffing it there. Vato will subdue MooMaster a little bit longer. But you know, Vega's normals, right? That slide, playing a lot for him because everything is a knockdown, right? Whether it's the slide, whether it's the cross slash like that, you know, the rolling crystal flash, everything is a knockdown for Vega, and that's setting Terry back, right? Even more.
Yeah.
So doing a good job. Oh yeah.
This is really turning out well for him right now. Like, I think we are gonna end up seeing a bracket reset. He's catching on. He just broke the back throw. Like, MooMaster's finally catching on. The Vatahim just doesn't mix up his throws.
Try to throw again. Is he gonna mash those lights? And he got the combo in time for the XC. Vato's gonna take this game with a rather lucky jump in. I gotta admit, you know, that was kind of a lucky one, but we take that. Puts him closer to grand. So you already know, folks, we're here. Possibly the last game or the extension of the set in the bracket. I can't believe he said he's a mashing. Yeah, bro, he's supposed to let you just land the throw on him. Of course. Here we go. Potentially final set, Lich.
Let's see how this turns out. I mean, it always keeps evening out, and then it surprises us when we least expect it with some turnaround of events.
I mean, their first set between each other was like really competitive, right? It was down to the wire, and it came down to another like hit. So we're seeing it here. Oh, another dive down.
So far, MooMaster's got the life lead. Not too much farther away.
Ooh. Okay, good connection.
Oh.
Too high. And we're going to land ours instead. And he links it into super and just got the maximum, so he didn't waste any bar there, Lich. Bato on set point.
It's nice.
Burning. Trying to front step punish the dive downs, but he's out of range. Doesn't even seem worth it, you know?
Yeah, it's like he's out of range, and I mean, I guess it's also just he's trying to reposition himself, but well, you can front step punish it. It's not impossible, but it's definitely like a timing issue as well. When Vega does it really close to the ground like that, then it's definitely a lot harder to punish it. Just because like when he does the low bounce back, it's not guaranteed you'll be able to have enough time to punish, depending on the character. Or even
we'll try to go for it there. It's the bust off. Oh, the teabag. Okay. I mean, look at the life lead and the crack shoot. Finally, Bato anti-airs at the very last second. And with that, he will become your TNS SVC Chaos champion.